In the quaint town of Ashwood, nestled between rolling hills and whispering woods, two souls lived separate lives, unaware that their paths would soon entwine. Amelia Gray, a young and talented artist, spent her days lost in the world of colors and emotions, capturing the essence of life on canvas. Her studio, tucked away in a charming alley, was her sanctuary, where she poured her heart and soul into every brushstroke. Across town, Alexander Blackwood, a brooding historian, devoted himself to unraveling the mysteries of the past. His eyes, like two dark pools, seemed to hold secrets and stories that only he could decipher. As a professor at Ashwood University, he lectured on the intricacies of ancient civilizations, his voice weaving a spell of fascination over his students. Their lives, though distinct, were about to become inextricably linked by a thread of fate, one that would test their resolve and challenge their perceptions of time itself. It was a crisp autumn evening when Amelia stumbled upon Alexander's lecture on the history of Ashwood. She had wandered into the university's auditorium, seeking inspiration for her next art piece. As she slipped into an empty seat, Alexander's piercing gaze met hers, and for a fleeting moment their eyes locked in a silent understanding. The lecture itself was lost on Amelia. Her mind wandered to the intricate patterns of the ancient architecture depicted on the slides behind Alexander. She found herself captivated by his passion, his voice weaving a spell that transported her to another era. As the presentation concluded, she rose from her seat and their eyes met once more. "Excuse me," Amelia said softly. "I couldn't help but notice your enthusiasm." Alexander's expression transformed from intensity to curiosity. "Ah, you're an artist, I presume?" he asked, his voice low and smooth. Amelia nodded, feeling a flutter in her chest. "Yes, I paint, though I'm not sure if my art is worthy of such passion." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, like a gentle stream meandering through the woods. As they spoke, Amelia discovered that Alexander's love for history was not just about dates and events, but about the people who lived them. His eyes sparkled with a fire that ignited her own creativity. Over the next few weeks, Amelia and Alexander found themselves drawn to each other's company. They would meet at the university's cafe, where Alexander would regale her with tales of ancient civilizations, and she would share her art, inspired by his stories. Their conversations danced across subjects, from philosophy to music, their laughter mingling like the scent of freshly brewed coffee. As they grew closer, Amelia introduced Alexander to the world of colors and emotions that filled her canvases. He was captivated by her talent, and she, in turn, found solace in his understanding of the human experience. Together, they explored Ashwood's hidden corners, their footsteps weaving a path through the town's history. Their relationship blossomed like a wildflower, its beauty unfolding with each passing day. Amelia discovered that Alexander's intensity was not just about passion, but also about vulnerability, and he found in her an artist who saw beyond the surface of things. As the seasons changed, whispers began to circulate among Ashwood's residents about a mysterious figure, one who seemed to appear and disappear at will. Some claimed to have seen him walking through the woods under the light of a full moon, while others spoke of his presence in the town's ancient ruins. Alexander, ever the historian, became obsessed with uncovering the truth behind this enigmatic figure. He spent long hours researching, poring over dusty tomes and seeking out local legends. Amelia, sensing his growing unease, tried to intervene, but Alexander pushed her away, convinced that he was on the cusp of a groundbreaking discovery. As their relationship began to fray, Amelia realized that Alexander's pursuit of knowledge had become an all-consuming force, one that threatened to tear them apart. She felt lost and alone, as if she were chasing shadows herself. One fateful night, under the light of a full moon, Amelia followed Alexander into the woods, determined to confront him about his obsession. As they walked deeper into the forest, the trees seemed to close in around them, their branches creaking ominously. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was an old man, his eyes gleaming with a wisdom that transcended time itself. Alexander, recognizing the stranger as a key figure from Ashwood's history, was torn between his duty as a historian and his love for Amelia. The old man spoke in a voice that echoed through the ages. "Alexander Blackwood, you have been given a gift, the ability to see beyond the veil of time. Use it wisely, for the shadows are not just whispers of the past, but also warnings for the future." As the truth dawned on Alexander, Amelia realized that their love was not bound by the constraints of time or space. It was a love that transcended the very fabric of reality. In that moment, under the watchful eyes of the old man, Alexander and Amelia shared a kiss that bridged centuries. Their love became a beacon, illuminating the shadows that had once threatened to tear them apart. As they stood together, hand in hand, the woods seemed to whisper their approval. The trees swayed gently, their branches weaving a canopy above them, as if to protect this love from the world's prying eyes. In the years that followed, Alexander and Amelia became inseparable, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They traveled through time, exploring the depths of history together, their bond unbreakable. And so, in the quaint town of Ashwood, where shadows danced across the walls, a love story unfolded, one that would be etched in the annals of time itself, a testament to the power of true love to transcend even the boundaries of time.